Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Sandra. 我是你们的老师 Sandra。大家好，你们好吗？ Last but not least, 欢迎 Welcome to Community Mandarin. And today, as the title suggests, we're going to be talking about the difference between two Chinese words. First, we're gonna, of course, learn what they mean respectively, and then we're gonna learn a series of Chinese words that fit into that category. Yes, today we're talking about the difference between 工作 and 职业. The previous one meant work, and the second one means profession. Okay. So without further ado, let's jump into our material today. So first, 请跟我读. First, let me get the 请跟我读 banner out. Okay, 请跟我读, which means please read along. First one, 工作. The second one, 第二个, 职业. Okay, so what's the difference between 工作 and 职业 other than what I just briefly capped? 工作 means work, and 职业 means occupation. So first one, 工作, it can be used as a noun as well as a verb, and it carries the meaning work. 职业 can only be used as a noun, and then it of course it still is work, but it's more formal and would be used in a more standard, more official setting. So I think the appropriate translation would be occupation or profession other than work, simply work. Okay, so let's look at some examples. First, we have these two sentences. The first one, 第一个，请跟我读。我一天工作8个小时. This is sentence number 1. And then let's look at sentence number 2. 我的职业是老师. Okay, first sentence. Technically, we don't have a lot of new words here. The only one you might trip on is probably 小时. So let's look at what 小时 means. All right. 小时 means hour. And as you can see from the example sentence, that the measure word to go with 小时 is, as always, 个. As always, 个. So, I, 一天, one day, 工作, work. And in this case, it is used as a verb. 我一天工作, I work for every day, for one day, 8个小时, 8 hours. So this sentence means I work 8 hours for one day, like every day. As, not me, but as a lot of you guys do. Okay. The next one, 我的职业, my occupation, my profession, 是. This is a very simple subject, verb, object situation. 是老师. 老师 to some of you guys might still be a new word, some of you not. 老师 means teacher. 老师 means teacher. When I was opening, at the opening of this community mentoring, I say, 我是你们的老师. I am your teacher, Sandra. I am your teacher, Sandra. Okay. For these two sentences, you can see the difference between 工作 and 职业. 工作 here used as a verb. And now let's see, are they interchangeable? Can I say 我一天职业8个小时? Is that a correct sentence? Or for the second sentence's case, can I say 我的工作是老师? If we exchange these two words, would it still be grammatically correct for each sentence? Yeah. The first one, the answer is no. You cannot switch 职业 for 工作 in the first sentence, because 职业 can only be used as a noun. So, 我一天工作8个小时 is the correct way to go. Whereas 我一天职业8个小时。Not correct. And the second one, 我的工作是老师。It's actually a perfectly fine sentence. It's correct. It does not sound as fancy as when I say 我的职业是老师, because I think that's an upscale job. I want to, express it in a more fancy way. I can use 职业 occupation, or you can simply say 我的工作是老师. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay. And after this, let's learn some names of the occupation. Here's the 8 I would think would be pretty commonly used, but of course I only covered a part of them. There are, all walks of lines, all kinds of occupations and jobs and careers out there. So let's learn to start with these 8. The first one, of course, we already know, 老师. 老师. Albeit it has the word 老, it does not mean you have to be old. 老师 is just a way in Mandarin we call teacher. And the second one, in kind of like I would see them as a pair. 老师, next one we have 学生. 学生 means student. And then you can pair them with what we learned last time. Last time we learned 小学, elementary school, 中学, middle and high school, and 大学, college and university, right? In the same way, we can transform the word 学生 into their respective education level. If it is elementary schooler, you can say 小学生. If it is a middle schooler, you can say 中学生. And if it is a college student, you can say 大学生. Okay. And number 3, 第三个, we have 医生. 医生 means doctor, medical sense, not doctor as in the PhD, of course. Yeah, I feel the need to clarify that for no reason. And 医生 can both be physician or surgeon, just all kinds of doctors would fit in the category of Mandarin, 医生. And the next one, of course, after we learn how to say doctor, we gotta learn how to say nurse, right? Nurse is 护士. Okay, and let's move on to the second row. The first one, it's one of the 语响 that a lot of people hate, but let's 请跟我读. 律师 means lawyer. 律师 means lawyer. Number 6, 第六个. 记者 means reporter. This reporter can be your news reporter. It can be if you're someone who writes for New York Times, like you're a journalist, writing is your job, or you were holding a microphone, standing in front of a TV. Not in front of TV, in front of a camera. Sorry. Okay. You can be a TV reporter, you can be a journalist, and all kinds of people who produce news, like reports news or writes news, can both be called 记者. Okay. And number 7, we have 文员. 文员 means office clerk. And then it's usually, I would say, entry level, like if you're a secretary or you're an admin assistant. You do office jobs, you're an office assistant. You usually be called 文员. And last but not least, we have 中介. 中介 means agent. Usually real estate agent, not your celebrity's agent or movie company agent. Not like that. Usually, because 中 means in the middle, right? Usually he's the person in the middle to tie you up to somebody else. So 中介, usually it'll be real estate agent. Okay, so that is I would say that's the eight professions that I think we would encounter more in daily life. Of course, I'm missing a bunch. So what do you do for a living? If you'd like to, write a comment below and let me know. And maybe next time we will teach you how to say your occupation, 你的工作 in Mandarin. Okay, so I'll see you next time. And then, of course, before I 说再见, before I say goodbye, I always encourage you guys to visit Roland's website as well as our YouTube channel. I'll see you next time. 再见。